The second day of the 6th annual St. Herman's West Conference began with a hierarchical liturgy presided over by His Grace Bishop Theodosius. His Grace was joined by 11 priests and 3 deacons from throughout the diocese and New York.
Небесе Боже, имеющий посетили на братстве, и утверди, и Боже насади, десница Твоя.
After the liturgy, His Grace Bishop Theodosius gave a lecture titled "The Church in the Soviet Union."
Тема, которой сегодня будет посвящен мой доклад, является для меня как печальной, так и радостной. Печальной, потому что я буду вспоминать трудные годы моего посещения храма в период советского режима, а радостной в связи с тем, что буду говорить о времени открытия колыбели нашей православной церкви Киево-Печерской лавры и других обителей и храмов. Напоминать вам о том, что все, что делается ради славы Божией и имени Его Святого, никогда не остается незамеченным небом, а сообщает нам иную радость, которая в Священном Писании именуется как радость о Духе Святом.
Archpriest Andrei Somer, senior priest of the Synodal Cathedral of the Mother of God of the Sign, and deputy chairman of the Synodal Youth Department, gave a lecture about youth organizations of Rokor.
The bishops were blessed to have a youth department established at the synod, which includes priests and representatives from other dioceses that all work together in order to develop programs in different dioceses in the church abroad. We try to work together, assist each other, help set up programs that are in Australia or Canada, Europe, America. The scope is on a global basis, and that being said, the programs that we develop have to include all or as many of the dioceses we can.
After Father Andrei's lecture, there was an informative panel discussion that covered many issues that affect Orthodox youth today.
The question is, how is fish different from any other meat when it comes to fasting? And what's the reason on feast days we can have fish but not cheese or eggs? Now that question can be answered by another question, or at least begun. What is the purpose of fasting? Fasting is not just some rule that we follow because we get brownie points for following it. Fasting is a spiritual discipline. It is an ascetic discipline. And it's the one ascetic discipline that probably pervades the largest part of the Orthodox world. More people are touched by the ascetic discipline of fasting than by any other ascesis or self-denial. So the purpose of fasting is not just following a rule. The purpose of fasting is to quell the passions, or to turn down the volume on the passions, make them weaker so that they don't push us so hard, so that they're not as difficult to resist when we face that temptation.
After the panel discussion, the participants went to the Russian Community Center for social time.